And I'm here. Hello, hello. I actually got to start on time tonight because the bot was actually on time. Let's see. So I need to pop on that. There we go. Now I exist. Wow, I don't even think anyone's actually in the chat yet. Wait, no, someone has. He hasn't said anything though. Let's see. Judging by the look of everything around here, I don't know if this is going to be a repeat event. I don't know if they do that, though. No love lost. "'Tis the season of ardor and affection, and romance is thick upon the air. I, Lysette of House Valentione," I really don't know how to pronounce it with the O in it, "entreat you, dearest one, to breathe deep and take love's richness, its cloying rosy radiance, into your bosom." Hi, nobody. "Hold now a moment, traveler. This face. Yes, I know it well. You are love's humblest servant, ardor and ardoration's foremost champion. Ah, what a delight it is to see you once again, and in such blessed times as these. Alas, every rose has its thorns, and even this fairest of seasons is not without its trials. Indeed, trouble is afoot, and it threatens the hearts of all in this realm. Do you recall a Moogle by the name of Kupka? Kupka? Is it Kupka? But then the U's are being pronounced different. I don't know. Self-styled, munificent maestro of the myriad matters of the heart. Heart-shaped palm. Ring any bells? Ah, excellent, for these woes we speak of are specifically his. Valentine's Day is a joyous occasion, but not always so for those who acquit themselves as post-Moogles of the realm. Kupka has his poor paws full, delivering heartwarming missives far and wide, hither and thither. Thither? Is it thither or tither? I'm not good with, this kind of speech. Though he would never admit it, I fear he's at wit's end. But you, benevolent adventurer that you are, can provide precisely what our hirsute herald requires, oh so desperately. Pray, lend Kupka your talents and retrieve him from the edge whereupon his wits now teeter so precariously. Boy, this writing. It's not bad. It's just they really go above and beyond. A working adventurer is a happy adventurer. Marvelous! You are a hero through and through. Kupka will be so relieved. I shall fetch him at once. Yep, there he is. Why could it be? So it is! Valor, returned again this year to aid us in another Valentine's Day celebration, have you? Once an emissary of love, always an emissary of love. Kupo. I picked a bad night to do this. Something's been tickling my throat all day, and it's driving me insane. And no, I'm not getting sick. I'm not gonna break the law. I think something just got, stuck or something. Now then, I hear from Astrid that you would help me in my hour of need, for which I am most grateful. However, it is not the work itself that vexes me, but rather a colleague of mine, a clueless courier newly inducted into our vocation. I'm not going to break the law. I am not going to break the law when I've got so much stuff to do. Too much stuff to do. Yeah. Every Valentine's Day, we emissaries are overtaxed, and this season has proven no exception. I had hoped to nip this issue in the bud by petitioning the deputy post-moogle for a helping paw or two. He obliged, but has sent someone altogether worthless. An undisciplined Tyro? Huh. To make matters worse, the daft thing is painfully ignorant in the ways of the heart. You should hear the way she speaks to the clientele. What an ugly gift! Love must be blind, and such nonsense. Left to her own devices, I fear she will ruin Valentine's Day, Kupo. I mean, love is kind of blind, though. Give the girl the axe, you cry. The impulse is very much with me, I assure you, but I can't rightly turn away the very assistance for which I begged. I would come across as the most wretched ingrate to ever have wings. Yet I haven't the time to train her, let alone the patience. Fret not, our harried herald. You are right to have sought our help, for I have come upon the cleverest of solutions to your predicament. We shall enlist the help of our Dottie? Is that Dottie? God, these words. Dottie adventurer and House Valentine's very own, Astrid, to accompany said callous courier. Just Astrid got volunteered. I don't think Astrid wanted to do that. You cannot be surprised at my suggestion. 'Tis a most natural fit. Valor, so skilled in so many subjects, will teach your assistant the delicate art of the post, while Astrid shall instruct the Moogle in the ways of ardor and adoration. There! A splendid plan, if I do say so myself. Are you both sure you're up to the task? It isn't too great a bother? What a seasonable relief indeed, Kupo. I shall bring her to you at once, for there is not a moment to lose. May I introduce to you my fledgling post-Moogle charge? Pakti Pico? These Moogle names are killing me. And her loyal chocobo... oh dear, this is rather awkward. I confess your friend's name has slipped my mind, Kupo. Salutations, one and all. As for my chocobo, his name can't have slipped your mind, because he hasn't one. I refer to him simply as my partner dear, or when I'm feeling particularly silly, Bird. Yeah, no, Bird works. Just Bird. It's better than any name I could come up with. Many an acquaintance of mine has attempted to provide him a name or two, but none of them ever stick. Or should I say, I always forget them? In any case, you may call him whatever you like. It makes no difference, least of all to him. Yeah, I mean, just seeing the look on his face, I really don't think he cares. He's just here. Yes, well, be that as it may, I have tasked Pakti Pico with 3 deliveries, all of which I would ask you to join her on. These 2 are to accompany me? Very well. Who am I to turn away whoever you are? Our first stop is the Carpenters Guild. Bird and I shall await you there. And off I go. At least this time I'm dressed appropriately. I probably should have remade my Halloween costume for the Halloween event. But I didn't want to spare the dye. Oh, the recipient is out on an errand or some such. A pity. As for the parcel, well, since no one is available to take it, I say we just leave it any old place. There are other assignments to be getting on with, after all. I say, now hold there a moment. I am no post-mogul, granted, but merely abandoning a package like this before a door seems a touch disrespectful, does it not? What we have here is a gift, an item crafted with love and care. It deserves to be treated as such. Who is this from, exactly? A young woman, if memory serves. Daughter to the man meant to receive this. Oh yes, and there was something about her training at the Culinarians Guild, I think. My memory is hazy. We ought to make the delivery in person. You make an interesting point. The man is out on an errand, yes, and since he is with the Carpenters Guild, it stands to reason he is out collecting lumber. And from the Botanists Guild, like as not. We shall start our search there, for a Valentine's Day gift must be delivered straight into the recipient's hands. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm noticing like some performance hiccups, so I need to adjust wherever it was. Yeah. I think character and object limit was it. Because there's probably a lot of people on, and I think it's kind of slow in the game a little. But yeah, I had completely forgotten that I was originally going to stream this on Tuesday. Totally forgot it started then. So, whoops. Might as well do it tonight, I guess. Of course, I can't imagine it'll take more than an hour. So I'm going to have to find something to do after that. A delivery for you, sir. You weren't at the guild when we came calling, so we took the liberty of tracking you down. Alright, give it here then. Oh, what's all this? Valentine's Day chocolate? Now this is a surprise. My daughter's an apprentice in the Culinarians Guild, you see. I'd heard she'd been selected to make the chocolates for the festivities this year, but I certainly didn't expect to receive any myself. And how wonderful that you did! It is not every day one's daughter is accorded the honor of crafting such a beloved confectionery. She must be quite the culinarian. That she is! My pride and joy, that girl. What a pleasant surprise this package was. Certainly made my day. I can't thank you enough for bringing it all the way out to me like you have. I'll never forget this kindness. Goodness, seems like a bit of an overreaction to being handed some food, doesn't it? He appreciated that we delivered it with care. Agreed. There is a lesson to be learned here, Pakti. Joy is not meant to be kept to oneself. It is a feeling that yearns to be shared. And we played a part in bringing him happiness, so it is a little wonder that he wished to share his felicity with us. So, joy is meant to be shared? Well, when you put it that way, I suppose that's not so foreign a concept. When something makes me smile or laugh, I do tend to talk my companion's ear off about it, and I'm often made the happier for it. I like how even the text box is just calling him Bird. I don't know if it did that earlier, but I just now noticed it. He's Bird. But enough about that. Time is wasting. Best be off on our next delivery. The recipient awaits at the Whistling Miller by the looks of it. Whistling Miller? Oh. That's right over there. I love the Gridania music. Best city-state music. Pardon me, but I've a delivery for you, ma'am. For me? Oh, it's from one of my dearest companions. And look what they've sent. Pink seashells. Are they not extraordinary? Look at their vibrancy. Ah, and a card. Happy Valentine's Day. How delightful. Shells? Empty ones? You can't even eat those. At least the other fellow received chocolate. Pakti? That is abominably rude. You must forgive our friend here. She is not accustomed to deliveries such as these. There's nothing to forgive, I assure you. I could hardly be upset after receiving a gift like this, and from a loved one I've not seen in quite some time. My friend, you see, is an adventurer in their own right. They enjoy being cryptic, though, and never outright tell me where they have been. Rather, they make me guess by dropping hints in the form of curiosities such as these. What a blessing this parcel is. I was only just wondering how they were faring and where their journeys had brought them. Thank you, Miss Post-Moogle. You have brightened my day. Love is a mystery indeed, and a funny one at that. It is my pleasure to tell you, Pakti, that love is a many-splendored thing, and we each have our own unique way of expressing it. The friendship between that girl and her adventurer companion is a perfect example. That gift, which appeared mere frippery... Frippery? Yeah, okay, I'm reading that right. That gift, which appeared mere frippery to you, was a treasure in her eyes. It's important for adventurers to check in with their loved ones. It is oft said that no news is good news, but I very much doubt that to be the case for those in your line of work. So you mean to say this was her friend's way of telling that young woman that all is well? Their way of assuaging? Maybe it's assuaging, I don't know. God, English. Their way of assuaging any worries she might be harboring about their safety? How fascinating. To be sure, were I to be separated from my bird here by expansive seas or vast mountain ranges, I'd like to hear from him from time to time. Perhaps not every day, that would be irksome, but to know that he's in good health would be not altogether disagreeable, I suppose. Anywho, no sense in losing ourselves in thought, not when a parcel sits burning a hole in my satchel, Kupo. Our next delivery takes us to Apkalu Falls. I probably pronounced that wrong too, but I mean, it is what it is. Greetings, sir. I have for you here a parcel from one of Ulda's preeminent art dealers, Kupo. At last, her earrings, they've arrived. Goodness gracious, how stunning they are. This craftsmanship, this meticulous attention to detail. I couldn't have hoped for a better present for my wife. She'll be over the moon to receive them. Her birthday is coming up, you see, and I wanted to ensure her special day is just that. I've even given Kupka Cup's palm a vigorous pat. I hear tell that one touch is enough to bring a couple happiness for all their years to come. Let us hope so. You did well to bring these all the way out here without a scratch on them, you know. I'd begun to worry that by the time I received them, the poor things would be nothing more than scuffed, dented rocks. You've got a bright future ahead of you in the Postal Service, friend. Thank you. Now this is odd. There's a flutter in my chest. A tickle in my stomach, Kupo. Have I taken ill? Or do compliments and words of gratitude always elicit this sort of response? Trust me when I say you are not ill, Pukti. That flutter you feel, those ticklish sensations you described, that is fondness, a form of love indeed, and it was made manifest by that man's appreciation for what you provided. Oh, so this love nonsense, why, it isn't nonsense at all, is it? It's quite wonderful, actually. I liken it to that feeling when my bird and I settle down for an afternoon nap in the 12's wood. When I tuck myself under his wing and we are warmed by the sunlight breaking through the trees. I guess that's one way to look at it. Perhaps you haven't mastered the concept entirely, but I do believe we are making strides in the right direction. You certainly seem more attuned to the ways of the heart than when we first made your acquaintance, at any rate. Now that all three parcels have reached their right hands, let us return to Miketo's amphitheater. No doubt Kupka Koop is anxious to know how Pukti fared. For a second there, I thought they just walked away into a wall. I forgot there was a path right here. I'm going the... Nope, I gotta turn this way. I was about to keep going straight. There's so many people here. Here they are, our agents of affection, our heralds of the heart. Returned at last, and not before time, Kupo. Tell me, how went your deliveries? Splendid, each and every one. The recipients were all thrilled to receive their parcels, and I'm pleased to say that Pukti Pico learned something along the way. Yes, I do believe I did. Love is, well, it's quite a bit more complicated than I first imagined it to be. There are hidden depths to it, ones I didn't see before. I may not be an expert on the subject yet, but I would like to think my ignorance is not quite as dire as it once was. You are making progress, certainly. I am glad of it, and just so long as you did not offend anyone, I could not ask for more. Anywho, I am indebted to you, Astrid, Valor. You have spared at least 3 citizens of the realm from potential cruelty, however unintended it may have been. No, I am being too harsh. Pukti, you have shown a true, concerted effort to understand the labyrinthian complexities of the heart, and as a reward, I am inclined to set you to another task. For in truth, your work is not yet finished. Much more is there to be done this Valentine's Day. When you've the time, speak with me again, and I shall tell you all about it. Yeah, there's always 2 parts to these events. Ah, this is where I'll get the barding, though. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Your unwavering devotion to the ways of ardor and affection, love and romance, courtship and intimacy is both commendable and deeply appreciated. So, to the task of which I spoke. It involves a woman by the name of Alois? Aloise? Boy, English. Aloise. I'm guessing it's Aloise. Alois? Aloise? Boy, I could spend all night just on that. Who only just posted a parcel with no small amount of urgency. However, she then returned, begging us to call off its delivery. A highly unusual request, and her eyes, twin pools of sorrow, Kupo. She fled straight away ere I could even get my bearings, let alone ask what troubles her so. Will you help me seek her out? Like I got a choice. You are too kind. Now, as for this young woman, she is an Elizan of great beauty, and thus should not be an easy one to overlook. Last I saw of her, she had just made a sharp left at the fork in the road, unless my eyes deceive me. To the left, you say? That way lies the Great Loam Growery, if I'm not mistaken. I will accompany you there, Koop-ka-Koop. Valor, Pucky-Pico, you two will look near Nofka's altar. Should you come upon her before we do, come find us at the growery. The altar. Oh yeah, the altar. Duh. Who, me? Yes, I am Aloise. Why do you ask? Koop-ka-Koop wants to see me, you say? But whatever for? He's beside himself with worry, Kupo. He told us you turned tail and darted off looking dreadfully stricken. Downright morose. You can understand his concern, surely. I see. I owe him an apology for worrying him as I have. And an explanation for my frantic flight as well. Kupka's still at the amphitheater, correct? I'll go to him at once. No, he went to the growery. Actually, he... Never mind, she's already gone. I suppose I shall go and fetch him then, shall I? Meet us at the amphitheater, Valor, and do hurry. We wouldn't want her dashing off again. I swear, every time I come back, there's more people. First, let me start by saying how grateful I am that you would think to come and check on me. The truth of the matter is, I've received an offer of marriage I meant to accept, which is why I came to you initially, Kupka, to see that my reply would be delivered safely. However, as I was waiting to tell him yes, I found myself hesitating more than I ought to have been. I began to wonder if I was making a terrible decision, not only for me, but for him as well. The man who seeks my hand is of Ishgardian nobility and goes by the name... Ezelmile? Ezelmile? I guess that's Ezelmile. At the moment, he is... well, he's quite ill and is seeking treatment here in Gridania. Do not misunderstand me. I was overjoyed to hear of his devotion. A life spent with him would be a wonderful thing. But I'm no noble. I'm of the most common stock, no more special than a weed underfoot. I wasn't raised with the aristocratic manners a future wife of his requires. Who am I to marry into nobility? I must destroy my previous missive and pen a new letter, one telling him I can't go through with it. But that one I'll hand deliver. I won't have an emissary of love delivering such ill tidings. Now, I don't pretend to be an expert in the ways of the heart, but isn't love the desire to be with someone forever and on? The desire for a trusted partner in this world? Someone with whom you can share your joys and your woes? If you care for him, be with him! Wouldn't it upset you to do anything but? It certainly seems to have. I may not have much experience with this, but I know that were I and my chocobo to be separated, I wouldn't like it. Not one bit. I don't believe giving up is the solution, Kupo. Verily, I myself am of Ishgardian nobility and can thus speak from a place of authority. Each of our houses has its own traditions. It is our titles that connect us, not our principles. Before making your decision, seek the counsel of your beloved and learn what his family values. I could not agree more. After all, it is doubts you harbor, not a lack of affection. If you believe his heart to be yours entire, then trust that he will listen to your troubles, that you and he can solve them together. Why not send one more letter? Explain what it is that vexes you. Yes, I see your point. It's unfair of me to hide my feelings like this. He's owed my honesty. But how does one even write such a letter? I wouldn't know where to begin. Perhaps you should explain your apprehension about fulfilling your duties as wife to a man of a great house. Make it clear that should you decide to join his social milio? God, all these fancy words. I don't have that good of an education. Game. Social Malo, you will receive time to study, learn, and train before you are comfortable. A word of warning, though. To compromise the very woman you are in order to bend to the rigors of nobility may leave you jaded, haggard, and altogether infuriated. Thus, I suggest you first inquire as to whether his family is capable of accepting you as you are. Why not simply write down all of your worries? I don't fancy myself a poet of passions or what have you, but there's something to be said for getting everything out in the open. All of these ideas have a great deal of merit, and each should be given due consideration. Valor, what say you? What of these notions has struck a chord with you? Just tell him what concerns you, like, be straight. Thank you for your insight, everyone. I believe I know what I must do now. Then let us fetch you parchment, quill, and ink. Fortunate that you have us, you know, for we emissaries are never far from instruments of the post. Why, I shall even provide you with Valentine's Day themed stationery. They have that? Okay. I mean, I guess we technically do too, but... There, it's done. Now all that's left is for him to read it. My darling is likely in the gentry's ward. I know he enjoys sitting in solitude on a bench not far from the gates. He'll be there, like as not. Then that's where we shall try first. We will be back with his response as soon as we are able. Tally-ho, bird. Love's work awaits. Wait, now you're not calling him Bird, you're calling him Friendly Chocobo. The text boxes, I mean. Like, come on, text box. He's Bird. Terrible. Oh, I have to speak her again? Oh, that sound of everyone's minions loading in at once. Ugh. I shouldn't have had my headphones turned up. Oh dear, I'm so fidgety I just can't sit still for nerves. No, I can't take this any longer. I refuse to stand idly by while my future is decided without me. That does it. I'm going to the Gentry's ward this instant. Well, I guess we're going too. Aloysia, you can't... And she's gone. Our duty as emissaries of love and affection demands we see that Lovelorn lasts through this trying time. I shall meet you at the gates of the Gentry's ward. I don't think I knew that we had a medical ward here. I mean, I guess it would make sense, but... Wait, where is it? What? That's not a medical ward, that's a dead end. What? Now I'm just really confused. Although I do remember that gate being used for the Easter event. I guess this is just a multi-purpose area for events. I should have streamed the Easter event. That was actually wacky. I don't know if this year's is going to be wacky if they do one this year. I'm sorry to have run off again like that, but I just couldn't wait around twiddling my thumbs another moment more. We have for you a letter from one Miss Aloysia herself, Kupo. I just butchered her name because of my throat tickling me. A missive from my love? Thank you kindly, Post-Moogles. Perhaps it's not my place, but if I may... Alois thinks a great deal of you. We watched her as she wrote that letter you now hold. And we could see plain as day how much she cares for you. If there's love to be found in this world, it's there, in every word she's put to that page. The heart and its intricacies aren't my forte, I admit, but if you're even half as much affection... Wait. That feels like it's phrased weird. If you've... Oh, if you've. I read it as your. It's you've. That's not so weird now. But if you've even half as much affection for her as she has for you, then what you two share is something wondrous. I only hope you can both weather whatever troubles come your way. The heart isn't my forte, indeed. For one who claims such a thing, you show remarkable perspicacity? What the hell is that? Okay, I'm actually going to Google for this one. Hold on. Perspicacity. I mean, more than anything, I just want the, like, how to pronounce it.
Perspicacity.
It is perspicacity. Okay. That's the first time I've seen that word. You are quite changed from the Moogle I once knew. Color me impressed, Kupo. You are good to concern yourselves over Maya and Alice. Wait, I've already forgotten how I was pronouncing her name. Aloyses? Aloyse, yeah. over my and Eloise's affairs. Your kindness does you a good deal of credit. And she's hiding, not very well. I shall pen my response this instant. Can I trust that you will deliver it straight to her once you have it finished? We serve at your pleasure. Your trust is not misplaced in us, good sir. Did you hear that? He's going to reply. We should return to the amphitheater at once. I don't want to be here when he's sent our post-Moogle friends all the way back there. Yes, it would be rather awkward were his letter to have no recipient. Let us explain the situation to Lysette and wait for Pukti and Kupka's delivery. Wait, is this the way I... No, I came from the other way. Shoot. I mean, I could just teleport, but eh. Our eminent emissary of adoration and affection is with us once more. And now that we are assembled, we've only to wait for the custodians of Zolmeals. I've already forgotten how to pronounce his name too. His reply. We're waiting for his reply. I feel sick to my stomach. What if I've angered him? What if he calls off the whole engagement? We have returned, and with your beloved's painstakingly pinned post in paw. Pukti Pico, I was drawn to your advice in particular. I wrote down all of my worries, concerns, and questions in a clear and concise fashion, and he responded with, well, with some confusion, it seems. Although now, at least he's aware of what troubles me, and for that he says he is grateful. He's very sweet here, you see. He tells me that together we will go down this list of mine and solve one problem at a time. Where we live and how will be up to us to decide, not his family. Not his family. I'm putting like weird emphasis on weird words. I'm not very good at reading stuff aloud like this. I have come to ensure my letter has reached you, and see you have yet read it. After all, you did the same for me. It would be unkind to not return the favor, no? He just shows up out of nowhere. Oh, gods, how embarrassing. You caught me spying on you, didn't you? You're embarrassed? For what, pray? I found it endearing, my darling. Ah, these companions of yours, did they assist you in your writing to me? Then we are in your debt. Eloise, my love, what say you to tea at the Carline Canopy? There we can discuss our future, a conversation which is long overdue, I should think. Thank you, my friends. Where would I be without your help? And I promise yours will be the first invitations we post once we've settled on a day. Yeah, I'm never getting that invitation. Goodness gracious me! Do mine eyes deceive me? Puckty Pico! Your palm! Oh, it's a heart now. Why, it's adopted the very shape of the season, and is lovely beyond compare, Kupo. And 'tis much of a muchness with mine, or so I flatter myself to think. Much of a muchness. Kupos just have a way with words. I can't rightly explain it, but seeing those two together brought a flutter to my chest, a spring to my wings, and the next thing I knew, my palm began to tingle in the most peculiar of ways. It's just such a marvelous thing to know that we had a hand in ushering Ezelmile and Aloise's story into its next chapter, and to think it was all performed strictly through the art of the post. Affectionate missives are more than just a silly folderol. That's another new one. They're more than just a silly folderol I assumed them to be. I see now that they show what's in our hearts, like nothing else can, and we emissaries are their trusted custodians. That we are, Puckty. Only do remember that letters require more than just love. They are also in need of names and addresses. And speaking of names, perhaps you might bestow one upon a certain chocobo? Think of it as a show of not only kindness, but of love too. A show of love, you say? I suppose you're right. I was never able to recall the names given by my Moogle acquaintances, but I bet I could arrive at something that actually sticks. I will give it some thought. Make sure I've done this bird justice. My once foolish fledgling has wings of her own at last. How proud I am to see you soar. You are a credit to the emissaries of ardor and affection with your heart-shaped palm. It is my most sincere honor to have you among our ranks, and I pray that you will continue this most revered work. I would love nothing more, Kupo! What joy to be blessed with so many careers. And in this season of sublimity, no less. 'Tis heartening indeed to watch our numbers grow and grow, for with so many we can ensure that ardor and affection accompany all the fair creatures of this realm where their journeys take them. We did it! Give me that barding. I don't think I can put it on my chocobo when he's in the stable, though. Nope. Well, so what's the repeatable one, then? Better letters? Puckty Pico appears to be beset with troubles. Well, that's a repeatable, but it gives... Wait... You're supposed to be able to get a piece of furniture. What do I need to get that? Is it just money? It is just money! I could have bought this all along. Also, prismatic hearts. I wonder if I should stock up on those for the party. I bet it'll let me go up to 99 and stop, huh? Yeah. Which means I could have just gone backwards. There we go. Nice. Alright, we'll see what this letter thing is all about. I'm kind of sad. Last year, I think it was last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I think it was last year. The repeatable part of the event was like you get paired up with someone, or I think you could go in with a friend. and you had to work together to get through like a little kind of obstacle course sort of thing. It was really neat, and it was like fun. I was hoping they'd repeat that, but apparently not. Valor, I knew you would come. You're a marvelously convenient. You've a. Boy, I cannot read. You've a marvelously convenient talent for appearing when we're in need, don't you? Anywho, trouble's afoot. Word is spread of our previous endeavors, which under normal circumstances would be cause for celebration, but not so today. We've been inundated with letters from across the realm, entreating our aid with all manner of vexations. Our fellows have left me here alone to field these pleas, but I can't see to all this by myself. Please, won't you assist me in bringing succor? Is it succor? I always pronounce it sucker because if you take the OR off, then you just got suck. Yes, I will assist. Let's see. I've made a tidy little list of those who have written to us. We need to see to their troubles in any particular order, mind you. Just try not to let a request slip through the cracks, yes? Oh, is it just one of... Oh, okay, so I don't have to run around, I guess. It's just here. Whose dilemma will you see to? The emissary of penned passions? Okay. Lysette? You would see to what plagues my heart? You are far too goodly, Valor. I confess that Aloyse's joyful union touched me in a way most unexpected. It sparked within me jealousy of all things, for in her happiness I saw reflected my own desires. Yes, 'tis true. I am here to speak of my own beloved, the man with whom I wish to spend all my days and nights, the very gentleman to whom I am betrothed, one Sir Hortifence? Sir Hortifence? The festivities have run us both off our feet, leaving us not a spare moment to while away together as we once did. It vexes me terribly, yet I cannot speak of it to him. I would flush like a schoolgirl and tie my tongue into knots. Instead, I mean to pour my woes into parchment. Onto parchment. It just has to be raining right now. Now we look like we're covered in Vaseline. Oh, this explains a great deal. At first I couldn't understand what was upsetting you so, but now it's all clear as crystal to me. Right then, on to this letter. First, what style should she write it in? Fill it with prolix paragraphs and poems, as is her wont. And how should she word her vexations? Wow, this is actually... I'm totally gonna screw this up. Are you kidding? Should she be coy about it? I mean, that's kind of in the spirit of the way she speaks about things. Maybe? I don't know if she's buying it. There, 'tis done. For better or worse, the missive is pinned. And all that remains is its delivery, which I will attend to right away. Goodness me, no sooner had Sir Hortifence read your letter than he made a beeline for his nearest door to race to your side. It was all I could do to keep him from stampeding through the streets. A small miracle he had the presence of mind to even hold a pen. Why do you dance around the issue at hand? Be plain with me, or I will never understand. Oh, I think I screwed up. Heavens, perhaps it would have been wiser to be more forthcoming about my issues. Well, irrespective of this non-committal answer I've received, I am grateful to you for advising me in this matter. I might redo that one. God, and there was like 5 or 6 of these. And you only do one at a time. Oh, this is going to take me a bit. Your assistance has proven positively indispensable, Valor. If you've the time and inclination, do come by again. There is always more to be done, after all. I'm assuming I get to repeat the ones that I already did. Yeah. I feel like I should replay hers right now and just make her cut to the chase. Yeah. And I'll just do them in order. Okay, we've already seen this dialogue, so it's just about getting it right. What style should she write in? Keep it simple and straightforward. Oh yeah, see, she's reacting differently. She likes it that's how you know. The way they react. How should she pin her vexations? Forthrightly. Okay, and then delivery. And then we wait for Puck di Pico to come back. Same. Let's see, he almost stampeded out into the streets. What's his response? It says he has been fretting over the same things as I have. In which case, why not come to me sooner? Honestly, he also writes that we shall sit down for a proper meal once Valentine's Day has come and gone, so I suppose there's no sense in holding it over his head, although I ought to. Well, that settles my affairs, I should say. My deepest, most sincere gratitude for your help. You've conducted yourself with the diligence and sagacity befitting an emissary of affection. Now go forth and bestow your romantic wisdom upon those in need. I'm sure one of these I'm bound to get right on the first try. Surely. Okay, who am I going to help this time? I'm going to have a lot of prismatic hearts by the end of this. I didn't even have to buy some, probably. Alright, nameless adventurer. What ails you? Wow, you have a whole party with you. We of the Adventurers Guild seek to post a letter to our guildmaster, Mother Mion. Though we're yet an untrained and unblooded passel of adventurers, it still grieves us tremendously to admit that we sought her aid in a task we bungled not several nights gone. We fear this blunder of ours will lower us in her estimation so abominably that we may never work again. We are determined to set this all to rights, but the question is how? What words will move Mother Mion so that she will not see us as the lumbering dolts who stepped in it? Oh, that is a pickle. Count yourself lucky, though, for you're in the presence of a renowned adventurer, one who most assuredly understands well the problem you face. So, what advice can you impart to our flustered friends? Show contrition and gratitude in equal measure. And what would convince this Mother Mion to provide them with more work? That failure is a novice's best learning tool? This is actually a tough one, because I feel like that would be the correct answer. Cause she's pretty forgiving, right? Like, you don't. I don't think you need to sit there and beg and plead. Like, I'll do anything to make up for it. Like, you know, that's what the second line is giving me the vibe of, that you would do anything to make up for your previous mishap. So, I'm gonna go with failure as a novice's best learning tool. Here, 'tis writ at last. Then I shall see to its safe and expedient delivery. It's still raining. It's gonna rain while I'm doing all of these, isn't it? Pardon my tardiness. Mion was kind enough to set out tea for me, and I could hardly refuse such an offer. It warmed my heart to see such munificence. And, now that I reflect on it, such hospitality too is one form of love, isn't it? But I digress. What does Mion write? What a relief it is to read this. She has seen how steadfast our convictions to the guild are. By hook or by crook, we shall not disappoint her. I, for one, am afire with determination. Your advice is rung true indeed. Thank you for your wisdom. We shan't forget it. I got that one right on the first try. Yay! Alright. Next is the Winsome Pagel. Pagel? Wait. I knew it was gonna be someone that I recognized. I didn't know who. Rhea Osina. Fancy seeing you here, and fancier still that you are the one to assist me. My conundrum is that, as ever, my brother and I are concerned for Connie's well-being. We thought to write her, but I know not what to say, and Arun has lifted not a digit to help. I would ask her to be mindful of her health, but does that not sound rather fussy? Even more so when crouched in dearest sisters and formal prose, though I suppose Connie is both formal and fussy herself. What is more, I haven't much practice in the way of penning properly worded missives. My sister is, as I mentioned, a touch on the fussy side and holds manners and decorum in high regard. Little doubt that she will read my words with a rather critical eye. You speak of Connie Senna, the elder Seedseer? She is revered among our kind. To think I will soon be delivering a letter to her, what an honor! But enough about me. We're here for Rhea Osina. How do you think she should go about this? Show that you're serious by observing proper letter writing etiquette. Very well, but who should we say this letter is from? Rhea Osina may be the one composing it, but it was both her and her brother who meant to ask her after her well-being. What are your thoughts? I mean, it should be from both of them, no? Doesn't that make sense if it's coming from both? But then I guess that's a tricky thing because she's the one writing the letter, and letter etiquette, if one person's writing the letter, it would just say it's from that one person, no? But that's not always true, because I've gotten letters from family and stuff, and it usually has from everyone on it, you know? I think it should be from both. I might have to redo this one, that's fine. There, I have finished. Might I entrust its delivery to you? Why, of course! And away I go, Kupo! The elder Seatseer is a wonderful woman, as many have said. She saw how nervous I was and put me at my ease immediately. Your sister is lovely indeed. I am glad to hear it. Let us see how she replies. She applauds me for the maturity I show in writing her and says that as an older sister, she could not be more proud. What a curious response! I ask her to watch her health and she commends me on my maturity? Strange as this answer is, it seems our words of worry have gotten through to her, thankfully. Though I was initially reluctant, I am glad we wrote her. My heart is lighter knowing she is well. Your assistance in these family matters is much appreciated. I'm assuming that was the correct answers. Right? Because now I'm kind of going from the way Puckty Pico reacts. Based on how it went on that first one. Next, the one who dreams of the wider world. Eileen, I don't remember you. What are you from? Good day, Valor. It's lovely to see you again after all this time. I want you to know that I've been keeping up to your advice and I'm training day in and day out. I'm hopeful that soon I'll be able to take to the open road. But as for why I'm here today, well, I want to write a letter to Kupka Koop to thank him for his support. Whenever I feel low, like I want to give up on my dream of seeing the world, Kupka is there for me to lift my spirits. A message for Kupka Koop, huh? Kupka Koop. Boy, that looked like an O to me for some reason. I mean, it's still not wrong. Sort of. So, how do you think she should start it? So she wants to write a letter to him because he's always encouraging her. So, I mean, common sense would say she should thank him for all his encouragement, but I also like the second option, to take time for himself during this busy season, you know. Oh, what would be the right option? It's still raining. Urge him to take time for himself. Thank him for all his encouragement. I mean, we'll go with thank him for all his encouragement. I'm still, like, I'm leaning to the second one, but I mean, it's a busy season. He probably wouldn't have time for himself anyways, but he probably doesn't mind that so much. And how should she finish the letter? Oh, support him in his endeavors as he supports you in yours. Yeah, that's totally the one. I've taken your words to heart. I only hope this letter is enough to show Kupka how much he means to me. I'll make sure it reaches the right hands. Or paws, rather. If only you could have seen the look on Kupka's face when I told him that who had written him. He couldn't stop twirling through the air. It was adorable, but don't tell him I said that. He was so touched he managed to find time between his many deliveries to craft a reply, which I have here. He really was happy to receive my letter, wasn't he? He tells me he can feel my gratitude and love for him in every word I wrote. As wonderful as it is to talk to him in person, correspondence like this can be rather fun too. I'm more motivated than ever to continue my training now. Thank you so much for the advice on my letter. And thank you, Pukti, for delivering it to Kupka. I'm guessing I'm getting these right. Like, that definitely felt right. Time for the last one. Let's see. The one redolent of bows. Redolent of bows. I didn't even notice this letter until just now, Kupo. It must have slipped into my stack right under my nose. Which is something of an astonishment, actually, as its wonderful scent is hard to miss. Let's see, who is it for? Oh! Why, it's addressed to you, Valor. What? Who's... Fairy King's letter? Fairy King? I know very well the fun you're having right now, without me! Considering your tendency to be cold and cruel and heartless, it wouldn't surprise me in the least if I were to learn you've forgotten all about me. Yeah, honestly, I don't know who you are. Who's the Fairy King? Why, oh, why must I be the one writing you? Your beautiful branch is deserving of much more attention than you deem fit to provide. How mean and terrible and rude you are, sapling. What? I am reading, yeah, branch, sapling. Like, who's the Fairy King? Oh my, aren't they, sprightly one? I don't know who sent this to you. Suffice it to say that whoever it is will be very displeased if they don't receive a response. Perhaps it's best to pen one now while you're here. So, who shall we make your letter out to? I'm sorry, it's Titania? Oh! Right, that Fairy King. Oh. Yikes. I didn't even think she'd be able to send me a letter like that. And how will you express your adoration for them? Would they like flowers and chocolate? I don't know if they would. I might be redoing this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this one. Fine. It's appropriate that I got the first one and the last one wrong on all of these. Having groveled sufficiently onto the parchment, you seal your letter to the Fairy King. Now then, wait here while I... Oh my, the letter, it seems to be delivering itself, Kupo. Stop, stop, I say. Don't make me come after you. Oh, bother. Wait for me, you silly thing. Wait for me. Yeah, that makes sense that it would, have arrived here like that. Hey, it stopped raining! Despite my best efforts to keep up, I lost the blasted thing somewhere out in the Twelveswood. Then, as if the story needed to be any more peculiar, I discovered a similarly scented missive on the road back. And wouldn't you know, it's addressed to you. Sweetest sapling, I am positively delighted to receive a message from you. Of that much I can assure you. And only that much. For as far as the contents of your letter are concerned, I am less than pleased. No, I am putting it too lightly. I am so far from pleased that I find myself incensed, wrathful, furious. You, sapling, should show your lovely branch the affection I so rightly deserve. Yikes. Yeah, that's... Alright. I'll try again. That one hurt. I mean... What do you expect? I forgot about the Fairy King. At least I got half of that letter right. Okay, beautiful branch. And I'll attach flowers and chocolate this time. Hopefully the response this time is kinder. Ugh. I just knew my sweet little sapling could suss out who I was from the clues I planted in my letter. Your affection for me was writ so plainly in your last correspondence, I shall return it here in kind. How could I do less? My precious sapling, wherever your travels may take you, wherever the roads you walk lead, know that my heart goes with you. Every step of every path, be they through dungeons dank and dark on the mountain peaks magnificent, I am there, watching over you, always and forever. That was nicer. Life lesson, just remember to attach flowers and stuff. Okay. Now that that's done, I think first I'm gonna go get my chocobo and put the barding on him. Let's see. Tend to my chocobo, fetch him. Okay, companion. Actually, what was the barding? Crap, what was the barding? It wasn't the post-mogul, was it? Maybe it was. Oh yeah, I think it might have been. Well, I'm gonna have to go somewhere to summon him. Yeah, I guess that looks about right. He's got the hearts and stuff on him. Okay. Huh. Pretty nice chocobo song. Yeah, I kind of like that barding. I don't know if I'm going to keep it for very long, though, because it is kind of holiday specific. You know? I forgot I still had the broom equipped to my hotbar. Jeez. I can pet you, right? It'll be easier to type it. Well, that kind of... No, stop moving. Stop moving. Just because I'm moving doesn't mean you have to move. Stop it. I want to try and take a picture. Jeez, I'm too far away. Well, no, that can kind of work, I guess. It's gonna be a little shaky, but... I want to get the angle just right, though. Oh, yeah, that looks kind of nice. I like that. I'll go with that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put my decoration up in my house. That's gonna be great for the other stuff. But give me a second. Give me a second. Doing something. I forgot where my screenshots were. Okay. Decorating! It never ends. This thing's huge! I thought it was gonna be smaller than this. Oh my god. Because I wanted to put it above the book, but that's not gonna... That's gonna look weird there. With the, you know, the drapes and everything. Let me just put it there to start. Hold on. Is that weird? Does that look fine? That might be fine. I don't know. I'm not quite sold on that. But I don't want it to come through... I don't want it to come through the tapestry, but... Let's see, wall decorations are at the bottom, I think. I think? No, wait. Oh, there it is. Because if I put it up high enough... Go up a little higher. Come on. You can do it. Go up a little higher. No, that clips through! Wait. I can fix this. Okay. That's barely, like, just barely clipping. But I don't think it'll be that noticeable. And now it's hanging appropriately above the book instead of covering the book. That's nice. I like that. Minion, you're in the way. Trying to take it. Trying to get a picture. Nice. All right. Whoops, not the gathering log. That's the wrong log. Because I don't know what kind of chocolates there are. Like, can I specifically make a Valentine's sort of chocolate? Bubble chocolate. Hot chocolate. I'm gonna look up different recipes. There might be recipes I don't have somehow. Heart chocolate is what I want. Is that a recipe or no? I don't think that's a recipe. I don't think you can make that. I think you have to redeem it. Let me look into that. No, it's only sold by merchants. That's all the way from 2015's Valentine's event. So I don't even think you can get it anymore if you don't have the thing that you get from the event to redeem it. Crap. Well, so that's out. But I guess there's not a lot of other chocolate recipes. Weird. I'm gonna look a little bit more, though. I think these are the only 3 chocolates you can actually craft. Because there was another one from the 2014 Valentine's. God, that's just going so far back. Culinary recipes. I'm just gonna search for chocolate on this page and see if I'm missing more than 3. Bubble chocolate, bubble chocolate. Why does this page only have 2 on it? Is this page all the recipes or isn't it? Oh, it's not. Wait, it's not? How many stinking recipes are there? I don't know if there is actually other chocolate recipes, but that's kind of weird. Like, I get giving away heart chocolates as Valentine event rewards, but you would think there would be a craftable version later on, especially all these years later? Like, weird. Plus, this one needs so many weird ingredients. I've never even heard of this stuff. I also haven't finished making the playlist. I wanted to have more than one song play for this. Something dripping? Oh no, that's the reflection on the stairs. Okay. I need to write down those ingredients. God, I've never heard of this kookaroo stuff. Maple sugar, buffalo milk. Huh. Yeah, let's just use buffalo milk in our chocolate. That's totally normal. I mean, I guess it is for this world, but... Okay, we will start with the kookaroo. I need butter and powder. Don't know how many of these I want to make, though. So maybe I'll just get 10. Can... One of y'all isn't going to have 10. Fine. I can finagle this, so... 2 of that, 6, and then another 2. Boom. 10. Next was maple syrup, right? Maple sugar. It's important. It's different. Oh boy. Someone is selling them for 100,000 apiece. You're out of your mind. Although this is still expensive. Like a 2,000 apiece? That's a lot. And I want 10 of them too, so that sucks, fate. I already have 10? Oh yeah, I bought 3 sets of 2 and 1 set of 4. Okay, perfect. And then the last item was buffalo milk. Can't forget the buffalo milk. People are selling way too many of these. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a lot of it. Great. Okay, these are gonna be easy to make. These are just a level 12 recipe. Whoops. Although, since they're gonna be so easy to make, I can probably make high quality bubble chocolate. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be so easy. Which one was... One basic touch was max quality. Yeah. And again. I'm I'm making like an overkill amount of these because it makes 3 at a time. That should be the last one. So I should have 30 high quality bubble chocolates now. Yep. Sure do. Just need to decide. I'm probably going to give them away to friends. Because I have a bunch. Not 30. Although, probably almost 20. Wow. Yeah, okay. Although half of these people don't play anymore, so it'd be moot to like send it to everyone on my friends list. Yeah. I guess I'll have to think about that for another time. But now I'm trying to think of what else I could do tonight. Like the event, I knew the event wouldn't take all night. And I already finished the decorating. Got my outfit made. Now I made the chocolate. I don't want to switch to another game, though. I feel like it's too late to do that. Gotta be something. See, this is kind of why I wish they had the one from like a year or two ago for the event. Because that would be fun. Like, I could just play that a bunch. See how well I get along with random people. But no. It's all good. Yeah, I think all of this is good. Like, this laid out really well. I'm pretty pleased with how this laid out. I just wish you could get, like, furniture that was, like, just, you know, rope fencing, kind of. Because I want to kind of rope some of this off so that if people were over here taking pictures, people wouldn't just be able to run down and straight into it, but as far as I'm aware, there's nothing like that for furniture. There are partition walls that you can put down, but they're too big is the problem, because I tried using those. They're just too big. Although I guess I could look it up. Because just because I don't know about it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? Wait, it exists, but they call it tabletop. But it requires bicolor gemstones in exchange for someone all the way over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. So wait, I can get them. For some reason they're called tabletop, but they look exactly like what I want. I don't think I have any bicolored gemstones, so I don't know how to get them. Is it even a currency like this, or would it be something else? Because I'm not... How do I get those? I need to look this up. Currency for the shared fate system. They can be used to purchase a variety of items from gemstone traders. From the shared fates. I did a lot of those, but I think I might have used all the currency I got then. If I didn't, would I have given it to my retainer? Of course, it's 25 per rope thing, and I don't even know how many I would need. Crap. I don't even know who would have it. Cause see, I thought it would be her if I had any. But that's a no. She doesn't either. I forgot I still had her dressed up for last year's event. She's the only one. Well, no, the other one can wear the hat too, but the hat is just silly. That's why I put it on her. I thought it'd be funny. Shoot. I wonder if people can buy them and put them on the market board. I would assume so. It's just a piece of furniture. But if people can buy them and put them on the market board, it would be expensive. That is also called a rope stanchion. 80,000? Oh, Jesus. But the fact that people can sell it is a good sign. I could world hop for this. Get back up to my old tricks again. Because it could be cheaper on another world. I hope it is. I probably should have... If it counts as tabletop, I probably could have previewed it. Because I don't know how big it is. So if they have them for a reasonable price, I might buy like 3. Just to get me started. They're 250 here. Nope. Yeah, suddenly 80k doesn't sound so bad. 240 here. There's no way my world is the one that just happens to be the cheapest. There's no way. This has just been bad luck so far, surely. Although I guess other worlds could have a higher demand for it, depending on what people are using them for. Wait, really? You don't have any on this one? This world doesn't have any. Uh-oh. I don't want to spend 80k on each of them, though, but I also don't want to grind for gemstones. That was annoying. I may not have even ever had any. I might be thinking of something completely different. Because I don't know what I would have spent them on anyways. 94k here. Coming down a little bit. I'm hoping for like 50k. Like, if I can find a world that has them for 50, that'd be great. But I'm losing hope. Nope, that's the 160k. That's too much. That just leaves 2 more worlds. I'm not hopeful. Boy, he's really going to town. $88 here. Yeah, see, this would have been my world that I was hopeful would have 50. I'm probably gonna have to buy him for 80. Which I know it's not like I don't have the money, but I already spent so much money doing all this decorating. I really don't want to spend more than I have to at this point. I could bug Luna. Luna might have gemstones he's not using. I heard the Song of Storms over there. 100k. Pfft. I do love me some Song of Storms. I guess that's the closest instrument to an ocarina that he could get. I'm gonna see if I can preview it. Like, I didn't know it would be counted as a tabletop item. So maybe it's possible for me to preview it. They may not even be, like, good for what I want. Preview indoor. Rope. Oh, good, I can. Ah, that's perfect too. Crap. I'm gonna be spending money. Let me see. Because I'd put them, like, right there. I'd put it on the edge like that. And put another one here. I can't put down more than one, unfortunately. I wish they'd let you preview multiple furniture. But if I had that one there, put another one next to it. I'd eventually want an opening. Maybe I need 4 of them. But that's so much money. That's like 320,000. And I haven't been earning money since the expansion came out, and the maps that I used to earn money from, no one wants them anymore, so they're worthless. Because I used to just sell maps, treasure maps, and get money. Oh, that sucks. These could probably be jumped over too, I bet. But I would hope that people wouldn't. But I guess it beats having to go grind for those stupid gemstones. I'll start out with 4. See what I can do with them. Because I need to leave a little room here for people to walk by. And these are dyeable, too. I wonder what part dyes. Probably the rope. I would imagine the gold part would stay relatively the same. So let's say I put it like that. You can't walk on through the open part there, which is good, because I didn't want it to, like, clip into the wall. But yeah, you could totally jump over that. Oh. I mean, I'll have to make do, I guess. Alright. That's 1. Do I butt those up right? Yeah, butt those up. You don't want to have too big a gap there. So now the question is, how much do I want to put this? You know, 4 might have been too many. I might have wasted money. Because the 4th one... Yeah, that's too long. Shoot. Although, wait. don't hate that. Hold on. I don't understand how they order things on this list. Whatever. Because that would create like a little entrance into here. That's not terrible. I do kind of like that, actually. It doesn't give a lot of room right here, though, and that's like the only part I'm cautious about. And I still wish I could have put flooring down here, too. I mean, I probably could have put just hardwood floor down in the whole room. But I like having the grass feel, too. Because if you came down, yeah, you can't walk through it at least. And that does kind of look nice. I should preview dyes though. Like I want to see, does the gold part change? Because I might change that. No, it's just the rope. That's kind of a bummer. But at least they're already red, so that's good. I don't think I... Oh, wait, I did. I had more flooring mats? See, yeah, as soon as I get anywhere close to over there, it's just like, nope, you can't put this here. Wait, no. Oh, come on. Even if I drag it with the mouse, can I? No. Well, it doesn't help that the... Yeah, give me a little working room here. Now, I can move it more with the mouse. What the heck? But as soon as it gets into the wall, that's when it's like, nope. Hold on. Well, the wood isn't exactly overlaying properly. Ah! What did you do? No. Back out. Cancel. Stop. Well, that's alright. Maybe I can fix this. Maybe. Now how did it... Come on. Get the mouse off it. No. Stop. I just want to use... Okay. Because I interacted with it with the mouse, it would only let me do stuff with the mouse. Okay. Lesson learned. But the problem with that is... Nope. I don't want to touch that. I want to touch this, but I want to get it just... I want to move it over just like one. Come on. Come on, no. Does it think I'm trying to put it on top of that, maybe? This is unfortunate. Because the way the collision works is weird in this. Like, if you just hover it over a certain thing the wrong way, boom, it thinks you're trying to do something that you shouldn't be. They need to be less strict with this, but they probably are strict just so you can't, you know, abuse mechanics to try and glitch stuff that shouldn't be possible. Which I guess is a thing people would do. Okay. Can't go under the wall. Got it. What about moving this way one more? Okay. Now how does that look? That's still not lined up. Wait, is it? Or isn't it? No. I gotta put them all down together to get it to line up, right? Because that goes all the way to the edge there, just like that one does. But that doesn't do me any good for the foot of the stairs anyways, because this other one probably... there's no finagling that'll get this there. No, that ain't happening. But the problem is, I hate this overlap because even when I dye it the appropriate color, you will still see a bit of that overlap. But I can't move these any further this way. Because they're already clipping into the wall a little bit. And I just don't like that. Like, I hate that it isn't lined up right. Now... It's weird because from certain angles it does look like it would be lined up, but it's totally not. Like that, that's half a piece off. That's terrible. Also, why is this now working? Why was it letting me go this far into the stairs now? So frustrating. Let me try rotating it. I don't think that's going to fix the alignment. No, that didn't fix the alignment. That was hopeful. Like, I was getting really hopeful, too, that it was going to let me just cover up the foot of the stairs here, but no. You're not allowed to do that. Now, that wood grain kind of looks like it lines up, but I don't think even if I dye it, it would still... Okay. Paint. I know it's a brown color. I mean... It's noticeable, but not terribly so. Like, it's not jumping out at me like I thought it would. And it does add just a little bit more, because, like, it felt weird to have a patch of grass, and I mean, there's still a patch of grass at the bottom of the stairs, but it felt weird to have a patch of grass at the bottom of the stairs, then wooden flooring, then back to grass. And I thought about moving the wooden flooring section into the corner over there, but then the rest of this wouldn't work out as good, because you'd have the foot of the stairs in the way. And the whole idea is to try and kind of isolate each part so that multiple people could be taking pictures at different spots. and not get in the way of each other. But no, I kind of like that. That's kind of working. Although, like, you can just barely see that it's clipping. I could maybe move these middle ones so that... Well, but no. I like how they match up over here. I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin a potential photo spot. Okay, let's get into position. Let's see if we can kind of position this. I didn't start it with my mouse, so I can't move it with my mouse. Ah, you're killing me here. You're giving me hope. No, you were giving me hope that I could just barely cover up the bottom of the stairs. How dare you give me hope? I mean, I guess it's not the worst if I did that, but is the wood grain even lining up? Actually, that's kind of... No, that's not lining up very good. I didn't want to pick it up. I just want to rotate it. I'm going to have to do that with the mouse, too. Because I can pick it up with the mouse and then rotate it with the controller, which is nice. I don't know if that's going to make it line up better, though. No. No. Of course not. No. Angle? Angle? No, not enough angle. Not enough angle. Like, there we go. God, I just want to cover up that little patch under the stairs. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, it's still kind of there. Oh, man. I thought I had something. I mean, I could still maybe do it. Hold on. No. Get the angle. No. I believe in you. Come on. Is it the camera angle? How did I have it before? Shoot. Because I should be able to pick it up without moving it, but the camera angle's not helping that. Like, it should not automatically move it based on the camera angle when you pick it up. That's just dumb. Because I have no idea what your criteria is for why it's doing that. Is it because I moved? I might have moved. Or did I pull the camera out a bit more? I hate this. I just want to move it over a tiny bit more. Why are you mean to me, game? I might be stuck with it like that. Which now makes me wish I had another piece to just kind of stick here. Just so then the wood would at least go all the way end to end. I might be buying another one. And seeing if I can finagle it. Because I don't think there's any way that I can finagle this, like, under the stairs. Actually, it may not be possible to finagle one there anyways. Because that don't want to do to do. Darn. Like, that's really disappointing. They should let this stuff clip through the walls. That's not going to do anything. How are people going to use that to glitch? Oh, wait, wait, wait. No, no, come on. Come on. Boy, this... I have never put this much effort into any of my decorating in this game. Never experienced this unbridled fury at their crappy housing thing. And I don't think taking off grid snap is going to matter either, see? Like... Because it's still just, you know, the collision. I might be stuck with it like that just because I can't pick it up again without it going bonkers. Either way, I don't think this is because of anything I already have put down. That might be the best I can do. And you know, I don't think anyone would actually notice. And it at least does clean up this end of the room. Like, so what if there's a little bit of grass showing here and here? Who's gonna care? Besides me. Because I'm obsessive about this. Because I can't get it anymore. Over. The game will not cooperate. I wonder if I should get more wall lanterns. Actually, I should still have some. Because, like, I could decorate the rest of the walls, maybe. It'd be nice to have something here. Like, I kind of wish I had a second poster. But I'd have to buy one. I have 2 more wall lamps. Little Ladies' Day, that wouldn't be appropriate for Valentine's, right? Not quite. I mean, kinda, but kinda not. It's too bad I couldn't make a use out of this loft. Like, I bought the loft and the stairs for it, but there's just really not enough, like, ceiling clearance for this kind of thing. And I don't even know what I would put on it that people would want to take pictures on. So that's going to stay in storage for a while. Oh yeah, I had an ice loft too. I forgot about that. That was from an event, I'm pretty sure. Sultana 7? Whoa. When did I get this? Move it somewhere that I can actually see it. Huh. Don't remember getting that, but that's a thing. Nope, that's not Valentine's. I forgot I had the wall scrolls, but that wouldn't really fit in. I could get more banners. I didn't think of that, because I don't have banners downstairs. But that would be a lot of banners, and they were kind of expensive. So maybe I don't want to do that. I just kind of want... I wish something was right here. Because now that I have the wood flooring here, now this feels kind of vacant. Especially when it's roped off here, and you can only go this way. But what would be good here? I don't think I actually have anything that would be good here. It's a bathtub. Oh, that's huge. No. No. Fat cat sofa. If I had a regular sofa, I mean, that might be a good spot for another sofa, but... it doesn't have to be. The upstairs is supposed to be the, like, mingle area anyways. Kotatsu. Nah. No, I mean, even if I put the table down, I don't even know what I would put on it. Kotatsu is only a silly idea in passing, so that's a no-go. Nah. There's really not enough room. Thanks, wall collision. I don't remember getting that. Huh. What other kind of wall decorations are there? Oh, whoops. I'm not searching for that anymore. Stop it. Oh, yeah, there's windows. Eh. I don't like fake windows. Oh, but wait. There's fountains. Or at least a fountain. Hold on. Where? Actually, that's not a terrible idea. These aren't even that expensive. I could move the poster downstairs, and I could put a couple of fountains at the top of the stairway, because they would be like a decorative thing in the stairway. I wonder if I'd be able to put more than that, actually. We'll buy a few. I think I also have a spare at the other house, if I need 4. Because, see, like, I'm talking about putting one here and here. I guess I wouldn't have enough room to put them on the way down, but... Because, see, I'm thinking of putting that there. Would that be considered center? That's an odd spot to have one, actually. Because, like, I think center would be about like that. Centered on that beam thing, right? And also put it up one higher? Oh yeah, because that was clipping into the wood, wasn't it? Or, well, maybe it wasn't. Down to the poster. Maybe buying 3 fountains was dumb. Because I don't want to put any fountains with all this stuff. Although, would fountains add to the table decor? If you had like a fountain behind each person? I don't know, that might be overkill, I feel like. It's too bad you can't, like, clip it through the floor. Because something like that... I just feel like that's overkill. But then I also worry that having 2 in a corner like this is a little weird. Now that I actually have it laid out, you know? But maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking that. I kind of like that. I forgot you could jump in these and they flutter up. And we've got the big bed, which has 3 spots on it that you could lay down, so you could have 3 people lay on this bed for pictures. That'll be fun to see if anyone does that. Got the lovebird seat. All I really need to figure out now is the playlist. Because I know people would get tired of the same song playing all the time, like people watching the stream might be. And you've got your mingle area with the couch, like... I feel like I really outdid myself this time. Because I know I decorated last year even though I didn't have a party. But... I didn't really do that well, I feel like. This is, like, superb. I'm pretty pleased. There's also so many stinking wine glasses in here. I mean, there's 10 over there alone. 4 on the bar. 2 on the table here. At least 2 downstairs in front of the fireplace. And I know there might... I don't remember if the ones on the table are wine glasses or not, but... a lot of work went into this. But I think that's going to do it for me for tonight. Because I really can't think of anything else to do at this point. I've got my decorating done. Did the event. So yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to stream the party. Because, I mean, first of all, I don't even know if people would show up. Things could be very different now than they were 2 years ago when I held a party, and, you know, a fair number of people showed up, but it wasn't, like, booming by any means. But, yeah. That's on a Monday anyways. And like I said, I'm not streaming Tuesday because of the Genshin update. Saturday is going to be my couple-day early Valentine stream with Chris, but, you know, that's fine. Because that actually works out perfect, because that means the archive on YouTube will go up on Monday. Perfect. I think I tried to work that last year when we did Battle Block Theater, so... Saturday's stream is going to be a blast, I think. That reminds me, I need to get in touch with Chris. We need to test it tomorrow to make sure it's working. But that's for me to worry about, so... Hopefully I'll see everyone there on Saturday for the fun. I'm going to be suffering so hard, but I think it'll be good for a laugh. So... Anyways, I'm gonna hop off. I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you for hanging out, of course. I should have led with that. And I'll see you on Thursday. Have a good night.